And to discuss some of these policies and how it affects them in the manufacturing sector, such that they are able to export it or otherwise, Chief Erisco is the CEO of Erisco Foods. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you.
Well, we did hear there that we've got the Exim Bank to ensure that these policies, at least they attend to the manufacturing sector. Have you taken advantage of this, and what did you experience?
Actually, we don't lack policies. What we like is implementing it to get results. My experience with export in this country is not that good. People keep saying theories of what the economy would need to survive or move well, but they don't know the in-depth of our problems. I'm a practical manufacturer, I'm a practicing farmer, industrial farmer, not a family farmer. And I want to tell you, a lot of goods that we have in excess here that we don't need, that ought to have been exporting to other countries, are being impeded to be exported because of the government lack of policy implementation of the staff that is there, that are managing the economy or the export. I give you an example. I have business in Angola, I have in the UAE. A lot of things I wanted to export to Angola was not possible because of high cost of Nigerian port. We never thought of that. We don't know what is our problem.
High cost of Nigerian port. What does that mean? To
export anything from Nigerian port to any African country, pay 3-4 times.
Why?
I don't know, because the port have been commercialized and they are using it to scare people away. I think it's an international plan to discourage Nigeria from going to African country. But you want to export to Europe, of course, what you want to export is for Nigerians there to eat, not what they are going to buy. It will be cheaper for you. But where we have advantage in our other African countries, they discourage us, and our Nigerians are helping them. How can I, for example, I got an order from Angola to export some food items, cassava, when someone was rusting away here. And the bill to send the 5 days ocean freight from Nigeria to Angola, then straight, it was $3,800 for 20 feet container. But for South Africa, it's $720. And 21 days ocean freight. And the thing couldn't work.
Who are you paying to?
Both the port charges, both the shipping companies, everything that shipping companies, the route is very high. So government should first of all do what China did. Check all the routes, make sure that vessel is going there, and control the price, make exportable item to be good for our own African country, where they like what we produce here easily. All these Angola you see, another one you see, the condition is very, very high that before you can get them, that's why Nigeria is meeting up. It's not meeting up there. Let us meet up from the ones we have advantage on first, from Nigeria, where you go there, like our food. Well, Nigeria is good to make big brother, only to go to Liberia to die there, to give them money, but the economy is taken over by other people.
What about Exim Bank?
Go to Angola, the same thing. Exim Bank, I think Exim Bank, first, you cannot talk of export without producing the thing here. That's the mistake they're making. I tell you, both Exim, both Bank of Industry, both Bank of Agriculture need to be restructured. If we need a separate banks that have the experience of what they are doing there, that will give you support from A to Z. Don't give me part. How can I work? If you, for a bank of industry, they'll give you machine without building, without capital to run your factory, is zero. So in Bank of Agriculture, we need to recapitalize them and make them to be independent. No bank will depend on our commercial bank. Our commercial banks are killer banks. They don't want the economy to grow.
Doesn't the Bank of Industry perform that function?
Yeah, I don't think so. Bank of Industry is still yet depending on other banks. Your bank will appraise you, give them to approve. That is zero. Bank of Industry will give you machines without building, without working capital. How can you work? You give me machine at the 9%. I take run expenses from a bank at 30% to 5%. How can I be competitive? Like in our own case, I have demand in African countries. I don't have capacity to meet it. Because it's very cheap, very cheaper to produce in China. That's why people will come here and tell you you continue to import goods that waste in our own backyard. Tomatoes, impossible. You can't believe it. It's painful. And that's why I'm getting disappointed in this country. When the people that are managing the economy, you thought they know. And they will continue to counter government policy. Federal government say, eat what we have produce what we need. And one of the DGMDs will come here and tell you, we'll continue to import for the next 5 years. What is 5 years in this country?
Let's bring Mark Wayne. Mark Wayne.
Well, Chief, it's definitely very good to see you on the program. I mean, your adverts are very commendable, I must say. I'm very interested in what the trip, because only recently you were one of those who followed the president to China. What was it like, and what were you able to achieve while you were there?
Thank you. The China trip was very fine, actually. We went there and the president told them clearly what is required is you should come to Nigeria to produce, not to dump in this country. But our managers refused to abide by present target, that what we need now is technology, the ability to make our own product, to go ahead. And when our managers continue to give them opportunity, I tell you, after that time, some Chinese people ask me, I want to come to make joint venture with you here. But when they find out that nothing is restricting the importation, they now say, I want the produce in China and come here, no problem. When the government is ready, we'll go ahead. It's a pity.
Nothing restricting importation?
Nothing. But
we have agencies that are supposed to check and make sure they meet up with the required standards.
They are doing nothing. I start to say, I want to invite them to come here and wait to tell Nigeria what is happening. Because actually, they are not believing in Nigerian project. They don't believe in present project. Eat what you have and produce in Nigeria. That is the issue. Otherwise, by now, we have forced them to come to Nigeria to produce, to create job for us. They are not doing that. And I'm like one man, as if Nigeria is my father's property. And I want to tell Nigerians my father's name is Umofia, not Nigeria. And I've been crying, nobody hearing what I'm saying. I'm a practical man. I'm not retired MD. My father is not made to be so. And I want to tell Nigerians that we are genuine to help this country to grow. I have had business overseas. I know what it takes to build a country because of my experience. We have done what people should be doing. I want us to emulate us to come back. But government, the same government that tell you you will want to diversify, doesn't give you foreign exchange to bring your machine to produce Nigerian goods. Same government, a department, doesn't allow, makes other product to compete, bring fake products in this country and start building your own. No, I have over 5 billion naira goods in my warehouse now, not selling.
Mr. Mofia, now that the central bank has directed the banks to at least 60% of their foreign exchange should go to manufacturers, I mean, your colleagues, members of MAN, have hailed that move by the central bank. You think it will help make things easier?
I laugh again until I see it working. However, before then, I listened to CBN 1 year ago. All these items we should ban, you don't want the foreign to be given there, should be encouraging Nigerians to replace them. Otherwise, their policy will be insulted. And he didn't listen to me. Today is happening. CBN is good. I heard you saying 700 something billion has been given out. How many have been released? Our economy is not yet sovereign. Our economy is foreign, is in foreign land. They want to plan the economy based on foreign idea because they don't have what it takes to be like me. That is the issue. And we feel Nigerians will solve this problem. Not theory, practical. We have done that. We have, if not for that President Buhari's decision of foreign exchange on some items, I wouldn't have produced tomato paste from dry tomato and the fresh in Nigeria. Before then, the foreigners say it's not possible. That's they have to give you ideas, to make you to be afraid. They don't want us to believe in ourselves. And our managers of the economy are believing them. So that's a pity.
Are you suggesting that there are those who are not aligning themselves with the president's economic policies and thereby frustrating manufacturers in this country?
They are indeed. More they frustrate us, more they get what they want. Because more import, more they get their pocket aligned with big money. Simple. I don't know why somebody will come and tell you, I want you to allow your tomato to be wasted in your own backyard and continue to import. You tell me you are having WTO, WHO or TO, whatever they call it. But then the same people in China, you can't bring in rice. You die. They kill the person.
Let's follow up on that because the House of Reps committee, they had this hearing, I think part of Health Committee, and yourself, I think Dangote Farms and Savannah Farms, you all accused NAFDAC of frustrating your efforts. But NAFDAC was here and they said, you're all looking for monopoly and that we do not have the capacity to provide for Nigerian market.
I referred the person to go and see meaning of monopoly. When we have been advertising in Nigeria, we want people same playing level ground. What they are doing simply is that the cabals that want to hold this country bent to die because of their foreign interests, because of their gain overseas, don't want anything too good to come from Nigeria. They are using them to achieve their means. What do you have permission to come and the lot of land in Nigeria to make industry? The lot of things. What I'm saying is simply we don't need these tomatoes because we can do it better. I have proven it. I have capacity for 50,000 metric tons. I'm running less than 20%. Somebody will come here and tell you we don't have the standard. I'm sorry for this country. The person just wants to economize with the truth. It's even Nigeria. And that's because they have penetrated them. The Indians told me they will not allow, they will not stop importation of this in this country. And they are carrying out their threats.
But why won't you let the market forces determine? If you have the produce that you, as you say, you have enough to take care of the country, they should stop it. Why don't you send your produce into the market and let it compete with the imported produce?
Thank you. Very good one. First, in China, they produce with the 2% bank rate, bank interest. The government gives them 17.5% to come and dump it here. Yet the quality they are using is starch and chemical. Here we are using our own tomato that is more heavy for people to eat. I won't join them to kill because I need money. I don't need monopoly. I made a lot of money. If I come to Nigeria, because you don't know. I'm God is doing well, and you're doing well by the grace of God. But it pains me that these people come over there and insulting our nation. I must not be a minister. I must not be a governor before I help my nation. Any of them I don't need. What I need, level playing ground for us to do work. I don't even want government contract. I don't need oil. Oil destroying.